Hello. Hi, Poison. Sorry, I was in the bathroom. I was just standing at my desk, so let's hope that I don't have to change anything for now. Hi, Epi. How you doing? Are y'all ready for Dating Sim Saturday? This is not gonna go well. No. Yeah, well, I'm not either. But I'm here. We gotta do it. We have to. We must. I already have the finger looking good, man, loaded out and ready. They had the intro screen. I forgot they had an intro screen. I think I'm gonna. I don't even know how to do this without. Let's see. Uh, buh, 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 buh. I was like, what is it called? Where is the Colonel Sanders game? And it was just it has acronyms, so it's ILYCS. I love you, Colonel Sanders. Oh Jesus. Let's see. I low key want to see the opening scene. This is so cursed. I want to see the opening scene, so I'm gonna actually exit out of this so that I can see it when it opens, so that you guys can see it as well. It is so loud. I can't. I can't. It's so fucking loud. What is this? Oh my god, I still can't get over this. It is so loud. Okay, well, okay. We got into that. That was really freaking loud. Anyway, intro to Colonel Sanders, am I right? I can't. I can't. I'm looking at the screen and I'm just like I can't believe that we're going back to this damn game. Did it save? It did save. The fifth bite. Do I remember what happened? No. Do you remember what happened? Probably not. Let's just play. Who knows what's gonna happen? Okay, wait. I do this. I guess it's just that loud anyway. So, okay. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? I can't with this fucking game, man. I don't know where my thing is gonna be. Believe this is happening. Hi, Joe. I don't even know where my person should be right now. I'd be like over here. Like this, maybe. Maybe. Let's say this for now. Anyway. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. I don't know why. You have a fucking poster of a chicken. It literally just says chicken. Oh yeah, we were talking about the fake BTS. I don't even know who this is. It looks like BTS, but it's not BTS because there's 6 of them. This looks like RM, J-Hope, Suga. Jin. This looks like Sehun. I don't even know who you look like. You look like someone from NCT. Probably, what was the youngest one's name? I don't remember the youngest one's name. I forgot. Anyway. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with Spork Monster. Oh yeah, we fought a Spork Monster. I forgot about that. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the Spork Monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be... I think I might like Clank. Clank is the robot, isn't it? Isn't it the junk robot looking thing? Maybe the character was born in the year of the chicken. That's true. That's true. That would be crazy though, Tony. Would it be cannibalism if you were born in the year of the chicken and then you eat a chicken? Anyway, you eat a chicken and you date a chicken. How does that work? Like him? Like? I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there is something about him. I like him. Like him. You're talking about a machine. I hope you understand, Miriam. We got into talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. That could go either way. Honestly, that could go either way. Are you sure you're just not dating a computer, like a legit computer? Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? I can believe that. No, but that does make complete sense. Yep. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to, and was also the convertible that he rode. Wait, what? And also the convertible that he rode himself, that he himself rode in front of the homecoming parade. I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there. Oh, he's a pressure cooker? That's even worse. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. I am not doing anything with Colonel Sanders. I don't know what I'm talking about. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, you're a thing now? That took a big breath. We definitely connected yesterday. You sure did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in there? Miriam checks in to make sure you're alone before continuing. ... So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This is such a weird turn of events. What is going on? Okay, there we go. There's a little bit of sound. There we go. Okay. This is such a weird turn of events. I don't even know what's going on. Is this gonna be like one of that, picture this movie thing where it's like he took the girl into the shower and then, like, you know, fucked her and then left her? The Dine and Dash. The secret ingredient is the 11th herb or spice in the Colonel's secret blend. Oh. Oh, I thought of something I should not be saying in chat. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. This can't be good. He told me about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from a super duper rare dried flower petal. And that if I did him a big favor, I would have some on my own. I could have some on my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. Did she... Did she illegally bring weed into... Miriam. Oh my dear Miriam. Oh my god, you poor child. You poor child. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about the new spices. Let's go with that. You're literally just a drug dealer now, Miriam. I hope you know that. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'll be much use to anyone. She's keen proposing. Please, please, please! It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or Colonel Sanders. Honestly, I would not... What would you guys do if, like, this happened to you in real life? If a best friend of yours, like, a super duper best friend of yours, tries to ask for a secret from someone else? I feel like that would be such an ass thing to do. It's someone else's secret. Why would you even ask about it? But I'm like thinking, I'm probably gonna tell her Colonel Sanders is gonna get mad at me. He's not gonna share his chicken with me anymore, and I'm gonna be sad. She's a fake. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? I'm giving it to her. Make up a fake ingredient. Tell her the ingredient. No, I'm making up a fake ingredient. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about marijuana? I am mute. I know it sounds like some kind of witch potion, but what can you do? I am mute? Wow. Her eyes light up imagining such a thing that you figure that you satisfied her curiosity and she'd move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in, cherry blossoms petals fill the air. Why are you on a horse? What does the horse have to do with any of this? I'm just... My prince in literal white shining armor. I cannot with the screen. I'm saving this so I can show this to my friend. This is... There we go. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. Stand back and admire his majestic glory or run to him. If I run to him, I feel like the horse would be startled. And he's going to fly off of the horse. So I'm just gonna stand back. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Without her acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free to the countryside. What? Why? Is that literally just a wild horse that you decided to catch to ride to school? What the fuck? What is... You have tears in your eyes? Why do you have tears in your eyes? Why do you have a chicken scepter? I can't with this man. You are so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. But don't you need him to go home? You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful beaut you have. What a horseful beaut you have. Dang it, that's just what I said. This is me when I'm trying to flirt. This is me when I'm trying to flirt. What a horseful beaut you have. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover you. Oh, Aramina just gets really nervous around people they like. That's not covering for me. That's not covering for me. What? That's not helping. I mean, they got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. What? She gives you a wink and smile as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. I don't think she tried. Honestly, quite honestly, she did not try. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. He's probably like, okay. Not the worst thing I've heard, but okay. When you enter the club, who is this? I want to know who this is. I like how there's just chicken next to math. Pi equals... I can't even read that. So much going on. That's not even right. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van. Oh, Ashley and Van Van are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you must know it's really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. You try and get a oh, I forgot that they look like this, quite honestly. You try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder. But he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make... Wait, what? Why don't you make like a little bee and mind your own wax, honey? That sounds so weird. That's not how you do fucking... Okay. Tell them to stop acting immature. Act like you're not interested in them, but try and get a closer look. Stop acting immature. You immediately dress the rivals down for their immature behavior. Culinary school is to be respected. This kind of nonsense is a waste of everyone's time. Now you've upset them. Good. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you know what a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. Fucking panache. And it doesn't hurt. To use a little evil. He has the vibe of that character. I don't know which cartoon it was, but it was someone saying evil. You get a look at what it is they're hiding, and you instantly recognize it. What the fuck? Hi, Tara. Welcome to Dating Sim Saturday. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. That's the same book I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. Oh, did they steal it? I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. What? Who's Pop? Oh, that kid. We're playing. This poor kid. Before you can dig any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Good job, Clank. I'm starting to like you more, Clank. Oh, don't cry. Clank, my oh shit. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. That's so cute. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. What the fuck is this interaction, man? I catched up the stream finally, but I gotta dive into my bed and lork. No problem. Bayman jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Fixing my sleep schedule destroyed me. Yeah, don't worry. We've been there, done that, and then we're going to keep doing it again. She looks possessed. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over for me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone. Wait, sorry. Ashley's tone was completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know this is a ruse, right? I have a feeling he doesn't. I have a feeling he's very gullible. Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena, at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got a lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just as Sprinkles. His name is Sprinkles. Just as Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all over town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. Aw, so cute. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkle regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we will review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson, you truly do. Which is why, in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders. And you miss most of the important parts. But I can't take this game seriously. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray in front of you. Well, Aramina? Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? Shimmering pepper, a glass of water, a dog biscuit. Pepper. Brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in the most eye-catching way, so naturally you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. Weak. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend. Wait, wasn't he actually like a student, not a ghost? He was like an actual student. This guy again? I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through. To fulfill the prophecy, you feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh man. You come to and find everyone staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. Then why did you let me eat it? You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes, and I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. Demand that they stop wasting everyone's time, step up and tell them you're on. You know what? We're doing it. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, so be it. I'm not the fool, you're the fool. Good one, Ban Ban. I like your gumption, Hermina. Fuck off. You're so useless in this game. I can't. Oh my god. I'll be watching your performance. Does that things reach a boiling point? Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. No. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sporting court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe in a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Timer ready. Just then, a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words timer ready. Oh, this is actually in my face? That's what I'm talking about. I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation. Wait, what? The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. Is it just me, or am I like, is the grammar just odd? I feel like the grammar is really odd, but it could just be me having a stroke trying to read English. And that is an original quote by me. In case anyone was wondering, I hope its message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now it's my chance to shine. You have a chain over here? It's like a charm. I will defeat you myself. We know your English is not the best, to be honest. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Poison. You had his chicken and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day 1, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature does water boil at? Oh, it's actually coming now. That's wrong. I can't. I'm not panicking. You're gonna need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many herbs, spices? 11. That's right, you might know. That was the help of, I think, Tony. That's right, you might not know all of the ingredients yet, but at least you're heading down in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Gratitude, trust, vigilance. Gratitude. That's right. You must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you you never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate. Why did I say mediate? When you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now would be a great time to harness that energy. So where did it come from? The Shoulder of Orion. Small town. No! This is a horrible time to begin forgetting important things. Next question. You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus your cooking. Sound of success. Silence, bubbling. Don't make me get the spray bottle. No! Is this the end? Yep. Game over. Bro, really? Okay. Okay. Fuck. I don't know any of these answers. Try again. At least it lets you restart. I only got 2 answers right, I think. And one of them was because Tony was talking about it. I think. No, Joe was talking about it. Joe was talking about the 11th flavor. Okay. Yeah, I know. You're on. Okay. This is fine. We're just gonna skip. I don't care about you. Boil potatoes. It always boils 100 seconds after you turn on the heat. Oh, I didn't click it. Shit. 11. Gratitude. Pacific. Damn it. Bubbling. Damn it. Yeah, okay. We're doing that again. I don't know any of these answers. Help. I don't know what the first one is. Okay, come on. This. Man. Okay, whatever. I don't care about that one. 11. Gratitude. Shoulder of... Wait, that was wrong? I picked all of them, though. Silence. Oh my god, he's actually cheering you on. Okay, there we go. Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching makes you really nervous. Makes you totally forget what you're doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders on a fucking horse. Colonel Sanders' face looking over the horizon. Fuck! You can't give me time. I'm bad at QTEs. It's not even QTE. With only one dessert cookbook, which one should you take? Bro, what is going on? What the fuck is going on? What a hunk. I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on a challenge? You're falling behind. You're falling behind you and Colonel Sanders. I don't know. I don't even think there is actually... I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. You might not have any hands, but Aramina does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer to rescue the dough before it's overmixed. Did you turn it off? No, you did not. But you're not fast enough and your hand gets stuck and immediately gets crushed by the spinning feeders, and there's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way can turn it out much, much more difficult. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. The battle's over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Aw, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare you two, on account of Aramina's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you could at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to the dessert. Under a white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Aramina to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette, atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry gelée. That actually looks pretty good. I won't lie, that actually looks pretty good. Huh. Wait, has anyone actually made this in real life? Because I know a lot of people make, like anime food and, TV food in real life. To, like, try it out. I wonder if anyone actually made the food from this game. That would be so funny. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you. As he places the sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage you feel. Put yourself between Colonel Sanders and Ashley. If this was me in real life, I internalize everything. But since this is not me, fuck off, Ashley. Reach out with your apron to wipe the chocolate sauce off his glistening face. No! I was saving that flavor for later, bro. Bro, really? Really? Why is it so hard to entertain this man? Why is it so hard to get this man to fall in love with me? Ugh. Oh, we're doing this again? Are you serious? Okay. That. That's wrong. I don't care. That. 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 Oh, I picked that last time. I didn't do that. Okay, whatever. Okay, so either way. Honestly, it doesn't matter what I choose for those. Okay, so I'm gonna get my hand stuck in the fucking mixer anyway. Like an idiot. Okay, internalize. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside you, a storm rages. This is such... I can't, like, predict anything that happens in this. Why? It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. I am so dramatic. I am so dramatic, and I'm in college. And he won't even ask you to cater at his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. You should get that checked out. My face is your face, exactly, Colonel Sanders. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. That does not sound right. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you, enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, and motivated. Fill your fryer sounds like a double. It does! Well, handsome for sure. I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. Why would you want to... Why? What? Is that real? Is that actually what the actual Colonel Sanders wanted to be? An obstetrician? I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together. Which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Wait, so... he is older than we think he is? Like... Is he actually like 50 in this and I'm just falling for a 50-year-old? It's true, he helped deliver babies. Really? Damn. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money could deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside him. A burning passion. Let's hope that doesn't fry off his eyebrows. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's a spork monster? Wasn't it just Pop? Orko? It is I. I know I said I wouldn't be back, and after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you wouldn't really want to see me anymore, but I just wanted to say I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I know what it's like having to always look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right? I can't predict what the fuck is happening in this game. I cannot. Aw, thanks, Borko. I'm glad there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of the night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. I know that you're strong, and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to this school. I wasn't always a spork monster, you see. I don't believe it. You were a human once? Well, no. I was a golden retriever. What the? What? I was a golden retriever? But I was still a student until one day some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me and I was forever transformed. A magic spellbook. Precisely. I had procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg you, respect it. In what way are you a golden retriever? What the fuck? You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and... Guile? Guile? What is that? I don't even know what that word is. If you need me, don't fear, I will be here. Oh, we got a spork monster on our side now. It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Ermina, together I am sure we can defeat them. Together? Forever, you mean? Are we getting married here and right now? Did a golden retriever learn to read magic scripts? How did a golden retriever... You're asking that, but not asking how a corgi is teaching a school for culinary arts? Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. A personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. How much do you want to bet this guy has like aromatherapy with chicken essential oils in it? Who the hell is this? Are they holding a chicken? Camel? Kentucky? This is oddly normal. Wait, was I right? Was I right? That looks like a candle that has a chicken leg on it. That looks like a candle with a chicken leg on it. It's just the 11 herbs and spices. It's just scattered around the room like it's like he's trying to get rid of paranormal activity. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure if I nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps? Now that you've got him rendered where you want him, right where you want him, should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret just for you? I mean, I don't see the reason to keep it. I don't see a reason of keeping it a secret if you're trying to tell him. Do it. Reveal it. You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. Bro. So is this why? So are you saying Colonel Sanders like goes through many wives, and the first wife he had was me with the coleslaw, and his next one was like, what was it? Mac and cheese. Someone who made mac and cheese, and as someone who made potatoes, and as so. Yeah. The shredded cabbage disc glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux hideaway. Magnificent! Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on its moment. Are you tearing up? He's tearing up! You could offer to make more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in a moment. Why did I think he's going to go jack off to it? I'm sorry. It really just seems like something he would do. It seems like something he would do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm like unhinged today. Oh god, I hate it. I hate it here. I'm sorry. I apologize. I need the fanfiction about Donna. Do tell if you have any good ones, bro. I don't. I haven't read any fanfiction with any character, honestly. Because I've had I had a falling out with Wattpad after that, and I haven't. That's unexpected. Look, I listen to audios more. That's technically fanfiction. You realize now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. I want to see this! You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then, the ghost of a student pops up. Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. It's... Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? You open the window crack and the ghost of a student... I like how ghost of student is swept out with a breeze. Tap on an item. I want to know about this. Scented candle. A scented candle. You pick it up and try to identify the smell. Power tool? Freshly starched collar? Use of wood floating in lakes? Summer of 69? No, it's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's... redacted. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. I called it. It's 11 spices. What's this? A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Why do you just have a comb there? Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silvery in color. It's actually made of spun silver. Who's this? He had a mustache as a baby? An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, you figure that this must be Colonel Sanders himself. He came out of the fucking womb with a goatee and a mustache? Are you serious? He a man as soon as he was born. A man among men. That or maybe it's the drumstick that he seems to be waving around like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Probably the same type of person who make it their own face the logo, who make their own face the logo of the company they founded. Am I right? Mm. In the picture, he was only PBT Sanders, Private Sanders. He was only Private Sanders. He was, as soon as he was born, he was like Soldier Sanders, and he was Private Sanders and a Colonel Sanders. He's Colonel now. He's grown so much. Wait, I know there's that, but I want to see others. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it wasn't just real. It's real. Taxidermy? It must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." Oh god. You take a closer look at the large urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lies the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." Aww. That's actually pretty cool. That itself. Very poetic. I can't. The photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Time travel? Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices. You're not gonna question why he looks older? Sigma male behavior. One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders, standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them. I don't think that's what's happening, but okay. Wait, so you look closely and see that there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. This isn't like generation after generation. There's just like him, Colonel Sanders, Senior Colonel Sanders, and the Senior Colonel Sanders. It's either that or he's like, or his like 11th ingredient is like a fucking time traveling or what's it called, age reversing kind of thing. What's this? This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. Yeah, just in the middle of the fucking foyer with the lock like that. You think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside it, you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? No. Actually, a batter and the water is from the Fountain of Youth. That's true. Sussy baka, bro. Sussy baka. Poison. Why? Also, what do you mean sashimi style? You can't have raw chicken. Is that all? I think that's all. Chicken sashimi. What the fuck? You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and you try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in and scent. They say the home is where the heart is. Is this what they mean? What is this MC doing? I don't know, but she's being real sus. I would call the cops. Yeah, I would call the cops if I were you, Sanders. Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. Oh, literally a weirdo going through someone's wardrobe and wearing their clothes. Yeah, no, it's literally just a fucking whack-ass chick in your room going through your photos, your urn, your chicken, and then your safe, and then going into your closet to wear your clothes. That's so weird. Arrgh. And taking a giant huff. Aww. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. He's flirting with me. Guys, he's flirting with me. He likes me. Oh crap, the jacket. You forgot to take it off. That's third date behavior, bro. If it's me IRL, it's first date behavior. I need a hoodie now. You decide that now is the moment. I make a big move. You tell him you're cold. You fess up and tell the truth. What truth? You were corny and you wanted to smell him too? Tell him you're cold. I low-key want to do one, but I'll do two. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. I just got a little cold and thought this might warm me up. Colonel Sanders smiles and scoots close to the fireplace. It's warm by the fire, why don't you come a little closer? Joe knows what's up. Joe knows what's up. Joe knows what's up. He knows how to flirt with Colonel Sanders. You've done this before, haven't you, Joe? Suddenly, everything feels like it's moving too fast. Final exams are tomorrow, and you should be thinking about what you're going to cook. I should be home studying. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. Literally, Ro is horrified that you just randomly ran away from him. He's probably like, what did I even do? I just asked you if you wanted to come near the fire. But the thought of... I dropped coffee. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. MC fumbling the bag so hard. Colonel? Yes, Aramina? Oh, you're tearing up. I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. How much you want to bet that he thinks we're just gonna collab over the coleslaw and chicken? How much do you want to bet that's what he's thinking? And I'm thinking something completely different. You tuck late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence. Collab. He just... What the fuck? What is going on? Am I high? You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hallway. Hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is the day that would change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you just found out about. Redacted. In some jurisdictions, redacted isn't even legal. This is marijuana. It's Mary Jane. Colonel Sanders' candle was hallucinogenic. Probably. I'm surprised this chicken wasn't in the dream. In some jurisdictions, redacted isn't illegal, but if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? Your thoughts are interrupted. They'll find out somehow. Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Let me guess. Chicken on biscuits. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. Yeah. This is exactly what I thought. This is exactly what I thought. We're really going food wars with this, huh? With the music and stuff. It's meticulous. You taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. Yeah, this is literally just food wars. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous! My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Take him down a peg, flatter him. Those biscuits do be looking slutty though. That's so true. Flatter him, I guess? Should I flatter him? Should I give him a bigger head? Maybe I'll flatter him. Oh! Phrasing. Oh! No! Joe! Just fucking realized. Joe, why? Joe, why? You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? He be talking about you? Or be talking to you? It's happening all so quickly. I'm just a business partner. I'm having a stroke talking today. Business partner? So he really just partner zoned me. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Oh, I like how the jewelry box is like the KFC box. Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something happened to you. It's okay, but now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up onto speed with Saga of Miriam. Yeah, the more I talk to her, the more I don't like her. Like, at first she was cute and actually, like, friend-like. Now I just don't like her. She seems like such a fake friend. Sure, but you will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date. I think I can believe that. Since I've been partnered up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. She's a fake, yeah. Of course I told him, you better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me, so I said, yeah, sure. I could get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she just say skydiving as if that's the typical first date you go on? Walk with a talking pressure cooker? And now I'm not sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam the time to tell her whole story, however. Bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent most of the night with him. You what? Nothing happened, but the emotional connection was wowzers. Like using the classic trauma bonding tactic. Miriam tells you to move on from this whole Colonel Sanders obsession and focus on school. Why is this a choice? If being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong, you don't want to be right. After a short argument, you both agree to go your separate ways. What? What? What just happened? Did I just lose a friend? Wait, what just happened? What? Wait, so she literally just told me not to get interested in him when she herself is on a date with a fucking pressure cooker. I don't know what kind of person she is, but I don't like her very much. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in a quad. You can tell from the distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because, you know, he's Pop. What's a swirly? It sounds delicious! Oh, it's great. I'll order you up one right away. I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat. You can get your swirly dip too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at the school. There isn't a horse that Colonel Sanders rides. There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school. But who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You got some nerve, Aramina, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's hand mixer incident. You literally did not go to... That's bad friend behavior, yeah. You literally did not go to the hospital after getting your hand stuck in a fucking mixer. What? Ashley is absolutely a horse girl. My horse prince? Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. It's literally just a hand injury for that would probably last like a month. That's it. I'll never give up. Ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Ermina, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. I want to hit her. Can I hit her? Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What's he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you were passionate about how your food was received. That's a lot of words to say it was bland. Excuse me, Ermina. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself. I didn't say what I didn't choose anything. That was not my fault. Maybe you can tell me more of your thoughts as we walked into class, Colonel. I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Ermina. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by the interaction with Ashley, you take out the spellbook that you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Whoa, that's that book? It looks like bad news. It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. Why? I'm confused. I'm very confused. I thought we stopped talking to her. What? It hasn't even been a single day and she's already pursuing the book. Yeah. Her using the book. How did she even get the book? Or like, how did I get the book? What? Because last thing I know, oh wait, I had the copy. Oh, I had the copy, and then Ashley and Van had the actual one, right? I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open to a page covered with arcane warnings, cast only in case of extreme emergency, it says around the page edges of the page. I could use a spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. Oh, wait, did I say that I would stop pursuing Colonel Sanders? Did I say that? And I decided to not, you know, like, be with him anymore as a business partner? I'm so confused because I definitely parted away with someone. I don't know who, because she was obviously right here standing in front of me talking to me. That is way drastic. Couldn't you do something else? Like, anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine. It is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out. Cast a forbidden spell, don't do it after. I'm not doing it! You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. Clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you, it's nothing to be afraid of. Is he gonna get zoomies? Is he gonna get zoomies? Please tell me he's gonna get zoomies. Sorry, I was drinking water. His cute little nose scrunches up, and he begins to breathe quickly. He must be hungry. Reach for some old homework to give him as a snack. Dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens. Sprinkles stops in his tracks. He focuses in on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkle turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Terrence! I told you to never come back here, Terrence! I will destroy you, Terrence! Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again. After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence was felt by not only Terrence, but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone. I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Ermina, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see, before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by words and sparks coming from the back of the room. What are you doing? I told you to save it after class. Bro, what is going on? You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises. But no, you have to show off your cool friend. You show off to your cool kid friends, Jeff and Joan, Jay and Jay Frev. What the fuck is going on? Watch us form a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Clank is in some serious hot water. Yeah, well, that doesn't make it a great date. Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can hold all the hands as you blah, 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 blah. I'm having a stroke. I sincerely apologize. I need to sit down. Hold on. Probably focus better sitting down. I can even get to sit down. Please hold. Okay. Okay. Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care. Sad beep, aww. Clank begins to shudder, steam pours out of the gaps in his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks. Beep. Zzz. Was he broken? We find out that Clank invited Miriam to the Polycule, but she was too shocked to answer. I hate that I laughed at that. No amount of seasoning is going to make me want to eat that, Clank. What the fuck? Clank burps out a Clank burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker. Considering... Okay, I get it. Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet, it's not entirely clear where it came from. Did he eat someone? In terms of deep-fried footwear, I guess it looks okay? Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with a shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pal over the final day in school. That sucks. Poor Clank. But he had it coming. Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam. Trademark. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all at the arena. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey, Miriam, are you okay? Okay, I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that, in front of everyone? Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is the silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you. We're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way.
You're not gonna saddle up with Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me. Oh, there was supposed to be a question mark there. Of course not. Well, maybe. Sort of. But I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it. And a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. That line. If it's not Pop or Clank, or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup. I bet that Professor Dog is going to love it up. While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but you were pepping her up for like a half an hour or like an hour that you missed lunch. But that's okay because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge, a test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent, and a chance to beat the pants off Van, the supposed man, and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of recipe you've been working on, Aramina's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven, but as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Fuck off! Aramina, what are you doing here? There's still time before the exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has just begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You usually happily share your food with anyone who's hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decided it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the other timer goes off behind you. Ignore it, there was no sound at all. Fess up about your practice dish. Mans is toxic. Mans is freaking toxic. I can't tell you enough that he's very much toxic, even if he doesn't know it himself. Oh my god, all this talking is really making my throat so dry. Ignore it or fess up. Who? I mean, yeah. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know. My nose can smell pot pie from 400 yards. That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific command. You knew it was a pot pie just from that smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie, with an all-butter crust. My nose is telling me something else. Oh no. Is it burning? No. I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. What's TLC? It'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth. Wow. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day. He brings out the staff just to tell me that my pot pie is good. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. How much you want to bet that Ashley or Van are gonna, like, possess my oven or something and completely fuck up my pot pie? There are no rules, that is, except to cook with everything you've got. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something per his original chicken recipe. Fried chicken. Yeah, with the cooking. The intensity of the room starts at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash! Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend Faster Blaster. Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roid. No! No! Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula. Even Clink gets in on it. 5 dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. He can talk? Oh yeah, I was just gonna say. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English? It's the singularity, as was foretold. We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all. I'm sorry. What? Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena. He was about to self-destruct. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her books. Yeah, see, her spell book out. Is she gonna use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you try to take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's the almost certainly evil magic? Cast a spell, do it the hard way. Do it the hard way. Who needs magic when you've got passion? I'm gonna do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I have been approved by Colonel Sanders. I believe in you, Ermina. I've been approved. Miriam notices too. And I've always believed in you, Ermina. Ever since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. You kind of suck as a best friend, I won't lie. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking? I need food. For cook time. I'm actually already done. So I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but... Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. It's the secret ingredient. However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up, and where in the world did she get Eye of Newt from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. Bro, she's really just the villain in disguise, isn't she? It is I, Steve, the spork monster. Your name's Steve? What person names a golden retriever Steve? Steve? Wait, what happened to Borko? You're not here to battle me, are you? Oh, wait, this is not... Oh, Borko. Borko is the golden retriever. This is not... This is not Borko. We spork monsters are many. I think Borko had the day off, but you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle. So I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve the Spork Monsters knows that you've got the Grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summoned me, huh? Yeah. Guessed it, sort of. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water? I'd love to. Always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spork pup back in the old country. You can feel Spork Monster winding up to tell you a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they come from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should just watch from the stands. I really need to focus on the competition. I understand. It's kind of like that time in Monster School that I fallen asleep during scare tactic class, and then I woke up. You toss a serious stare at Steve, and he takes the hint. Never mind. I'll tell you later. Good luck! Having suffered from this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. You summon extra power from deep down within yourself, give up, and drop out of culinary school. You're really just giving me one option here, aren't you? I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for... Yes, Aramina. You are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the crowd. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power you can do anything. Except turn back time. Which would be super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, dear Aramina. You may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. She steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. Isn't this kind of cheating, though? Like, you're helping them with their test. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're gonna need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting... If we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union. Time's up, students! With time expired, it's the moment everyone has been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop? Clank? From off-screen, you hear a pure innocent giggle that can only come from one student. I'm flying! That sounds like he's coming from the broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside a closet, you see Pop, hanging on a broomstick hooked by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now. Let me guess, did Van Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought wedgie was a salad! It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs. May I be excused? Sure. You kids and your pranks. I must say, it's not the worst pranks. It's not the worst pranks in UCSAL history. But it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks. Clank! Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? Wait to hear a signature word, beep, or other onomatopoeia. But there was none. Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Wait, 4? Isn't it Ashley, Van Van, Miriam, Colonel Sanders, me? That's 5. Unless he's counting, like, the collaboration between me and Sanders. Wow. 3 whole days long. I wish school was 3 whole days. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now, describe your dish. I have made... That is so small. Tender udon noodles in savory soup. My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny a Naruto-maki I spy afloat in its itsy-bitsy bowl. Yes, chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles, and some green tea made from baby leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime. Would anyone else like to taste? I feel like your entire tongue went into it. Oh, come on. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself. And in a flash, the entire meal was devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup. 8+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. Miriam is overjoyed and gives you a huge hug. Thank you, Ermina, for helping me to believe myself. Dan, you're up. Now, describe your dish. I made uni over smooth egg custard in an axe-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second different colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly what I did. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof woof. Please be gentle with my cuisine. Brr. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back his tongue as his tongue is poked and prodded. Ouch, my tongue! The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the same. Oh my lord. I can't eat this. It keeps poking my tongue. It's gotta high. A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles would make it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified for glamour? Don't discount your necessity. What even is happening? I have no idea. Do not ask me. I have no idea. This isn't the last you've heard of me. Johnny Bravo looking ass. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps a bowl of milk. I know. Yeah, I'm a dog, I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps to calm my agitated tongue. Next student. Ashley, it's time to step up. Now describe your dish. I made Orange Blossom Turkish Delight in a light rosewater syrup, topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass. That's cute. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be on display. What? Don't eat the food at a cooking school? Got toast in your ears or something, Ermina? I told you, it's a display piece. Ashley, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition. At a cooking school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it, and did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. Can I throw her out the window, please? If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating, cooking for the School for the Hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral. The food cannot be eaten. It cannot be judged. You're disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. I've heard that somewhere before. And with that, Ashley storms off to dedicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to fake nice and liked by everyone. This isn't the last of you've heard of me, either. If the class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together. 2 chefs? What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. Is it mac and cheese with chicken tenders in it? Yeah. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I've seen everything in the kitchen, you give me this thing, and completely blow me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. What? What? What the fuck is going on? What is going on in this game? I'm so confused. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to ascend this reality into another dimension. You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new item. The new menu item is so impressive that even the Van Ashley are drawn back in by its magnetic fragrance. Of course, the Oprah reference. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you're indeed an excellent chef. That's all it took? Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on. How could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete, everyone's graduated. The students return for one last assignment to get the groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. DJ Dog is in the house! Hello! I'm not doing that again. You knew that Sprinkles was the master chef, but he also a world-renowned turntablist? I don't know how to say that. I don't understand this game at all. I don't either. Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Van Ashley tell everyone that they're committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. Wait, what did she do with the grimoire? Like, she took it out and did something with it. What did she do? For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No ghosts allowed at graduations. Clearly written in school's bylaws. Well, it was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. And now that everyone is together, it's the Spork Monster. It has totally mellowed out. Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more. From here out, I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster. I can't with this game. I cannot. Students tried to finish what he had to say, but everyone was too wrapped up talking to Party Monster. Dejected students walked off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know, she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who would command such an entrance? I don't know. Let me guess. Oh. What? It's Pop. He arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the red carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat. Crown? Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. What? Oh, now I get it. Now we get a new wing in our school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such. He's the dean's son? And they gave him the diploma so that they could get a new wing? The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. Oh. Hey, dude. It's Clank, who arrived late to the dance. Now that I've graduated, I can reveal my truth. Whoa, you're still doing the talking thing. I am Clank, and I am not of this earth. I'm actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? What? I actually feel like I knew this the whole time. Now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I've just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank. You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear she has managed to surpass you in that regard. I understand. Kind of. Humans are weird. A portal begins... The screen shook for a second. A portal begins to open up and Clank disappeared through it. Fucking cherry blossoms. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Oh! He's not in his uniform! That's interesting. The dude really pieced out, he really did. Howdy, classmates. Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to give them a bucket of chicken. This time it's a full meal. Oh wow. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken, and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. The end? That's it? No, it's not. Okay, thank God. No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Ermina, what are you doing sitting here all alone? You look so different with just a t-shirt. Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me, what are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, oh, I don't know. Spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, just to name a few. It's truly my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Subtle, very subtle, very subtle. Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off and I'll be glad to spend it together with you. What the fuck? How sweet! We'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Oh, does he not want me as a partner anymore? Work together? Well, I think this is something I need to do by myself. Bro! But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? MC doesn't have the courage to sit by Sanders on fireplace, but enough to dance with him apparently. That's so true. Could it be? You found a love connection, but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef. Fuck! Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love? The life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at a pastry school. Ah, my dear Ermina, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side. The fucking end. Is it because I fucked up? Is it because I fucked up? Jesus Christ. With the massive reveal that the MC is Wendy's? Oh my god. This bop, man. This is the fucking bop. Yeah, and then this is just casually blasting in my fucking ear. That's... I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that. I need to see if there's an actual, like, different ending for that. Let's see. I love you, Colonel Sanders, all and okay, there's a true ending. So we'll do that. I'm gonna out of this. And then uh, and oh god. Oh god. What's happening? What the fuck is happening? Why can I not? What the fuck is happening? Why can I not move them? Huh? Why can I not move this? Hello? Transform. Maybe if we affect this one, it'll work. Ah, okay. There we go. I just want to see what the actual ending is for this. May I have this doozy do? Everyone feast on the delicious chicken, Colonel Sanders. Yes. Help with wonder. Was your final exam team up strategy carried out by two cunning chefs, or is it hydration check and stretch? I'll have a sip of my coffee. May I have this doozy do? They did not reach for tongues knife. Tonight they retreat. Colonel Sanders, in the kitchen as my co-chef and partner in both business and life. You guessed, could it be, as you really saying, me and you together? Ever since I met you, my dream has changed. I'm complete without you by my side. So what do you say, partner? I say, I love you, Colonel Sanders. Before real end? That's it? That's it? Bro, that's it? That's what I played this game for? That's it? That's crazy. What a letdown. I thought it was gonna be something spicier. Wait, okay. I thought it was gonna be something spicier. Okay, wait. Let me okay, so we finished Colonel Sanders. We finished Colonel Sanders. I can finally fucking uninstall this game. You can't, man. Can I find Hatoful Boyfriend? Hatoful. It's $10? It's $10 for a Hatoful Boyfriend. Do I get it? Collector's Edition upgrade. Murder Most Foul. Oh god. I'm kind of scared of getting this game, I won't lie. I'm kind of scared of getting this. Should I even get this? If I do a poll in Discord and see if I should get a Haltoful boyfriend or my what's it called? My horse prince. Which one do you think would win? This is actually terrifying. Oh, but you know what I do have? Maybe I get a game you actually enjoy. I don't know. Wow. I got Colonel Sanders. Actually, Colonel Sanders was free. No, but I low-key want to play Honey Pop. I low-key want to play Honey Pop with you guys, but I don't know if Steam stream would allow it. Do it. Fuck it, I'm gonna download it. Stream it on Discord. Don't. I'm downloading it. Honestly, okay, I don't know. I have no fucking what I'm trying to do. There's this game that my friend played. It's called Catboy Paradise. Should we play that? It was free as well. Should we play Catboy Paradise? Or Doki Doki Literature Club. Maybe we should play Doki Doki Literature Club. Yes. I also have Amnesia. DDLC is more horror. Yeah, it's more like fourth wall break horror. Which is fine. There's Amnesia Memories, Doki Doki, Nekopara, Catboy Paradise. You know what? I'll do the Catboy Paradise. We're doing Dating Sims Saturday, so it's going to be Dating Sims today. Jesus Christ.
Nice.
Dear Lord, help me. Dear Lord, help me. Oh god. Why does Kami have this? Oh god. Oh, Warrior, Fennel, Sage, Dill. That's actually kind of cute. Full screen, please. Language, type speak, text speak. Do a little faster.
Nekopara, Catboy's Paradise.
Does it fit with my cat ears? Do I fit in if I just like stand right there? I'm thinking about why Kami was playing this in the first place.
Nekopara, Catboy's Paradise.
We're already into it. But probably be better if I'm over here, right? Okay, at least it's not Colonel Sanders, am I right? Okay. Fennel. Wait, your name is literally Fennel. Jesus Christ, you're- oh, it's Japanese, that's fine. You're pretty early.
約束の10分前ですね。10分前行動ができるのは良いことです。
そういうフェンネルさんはいつからここに？僕たちより早く来てたから。
Why does the guy look like he's 15?
15
Because
分前。
that's because they always make the sub look like he's 15.
30分前です。
Like I won't lie, they always make the sub look like he's 15. 30 minutes in fact.
30分前。
今日は雇い主に初めて会う日です。遅刻などもってのほか。
We will be meeting our employer.
好きすぎる訪問も失礼に当たります。
Night.
今日は雇い主。
Sorry. We will be meeting our employer for the first time today. Being late for such an occasion would be out of the question. Having said that, arriving too early is also considered improper.
あはは。
You sure take this stuff seriously, Fennel.
あれ？そういえばローリエさんは？
Lord.
この近くにはいないみたいだな。
Why is there always like a guy with like a kimono on? I know it's not called a kimono, but it's like something.
え？どうしよう。
Uh-oh. What should we do? It's almost time.
スマホに連
I'll give him a call. He's not picking up, but it's connecting, so his phone is definitely on.
しか
He leaves us little choice. If he's not here by the meeting time, we'll have to go ahead without him. Imagine he's like a minute late and then they all left.
誠司さん、ディル君、行きますよ。
Ikimasu?
うん。どんな人か楽しみだな。
Am I the boss? Please tell me I'm the boss. Please tell me I'm the boss. This is actually really cute.
壁に古時計がかけてある。
雇い主の趣味でしょうか。良い趣味をしていますね。
Why do you think it's a man? Excuse you.
お、俺たちの雇い主は大学を卒業したばかりの女の子
Yeah,
だと言ってるぞ。
I like Warrior the
彼女のお
most.
じいさんでしょう。
Grandfather is responsible for
この店
decorations
は
of
その
building.
方が経営されていましたからね。
Why do you care if I'm a man or a woman, bro? Ooh! Oh, I like him. Oh, I low-key like him.
気持ちよく寝てたのに想像しいな。
You...
ローリエさん。
Yeah, no. I know who I like already.
ローリエが一番乗りだな。
Yep.
う
Yep.
ん
Yep.
何をしているんですか。
Yep. Yep. Yep.
見ればわかるだろう。
Yep. He sounds like the voice actor for
彼女の膝で寝ているのかと聞いているんです。
for what's his face in
俺の寝床になるから。
Chugukata?
そうだ。
The cat boy. Forgot his name.
ほら、こいつも同意した。
どう見ても困って笑っているだけでしょう。あなたも嫌なら嫌と言いなさい。
A cat boy will simply walk all over you.
調子に乗りますよ。
I'm not saying no.
言っても猫だからあんまり気にしないと思うよ。
I like how they call themselves cat boys.
まあ、それが猫のいいところでもあるがな。そういうことだ。
I swear to God, I've heard his voice before.
俺は眠いから寝る。あはは。ローリエさんは自由だな。ああ、まだ自己紹介してなかったよね。ローリエさんからはされてない？
Oh. He's already asleep. Fruits basket? Is this Shigure?
本人は寝ちゃってるし。フェンネルさん、僕たちから自己紹介するでいいかな。
そうですね。では、私からしましょう。
Or is it, Shigure's Gojo? My bad, my bad, my bad. No, wait, I'm, what's his name?
好きな食べ物はクリームチーズ
The doctor. What was?
得意料理はパスタ
Hiroshi?
全般ですが、和、洋、中、何でも作れます。
I'm Fennel. My favorite food is prosciutto and cream cheese pasta. I can cook any cuisine, be it Japanese, Western, or Chinese, but my specialty is pasta dishes.
趣味は読書と仕事です。
My hobbies are working and reading. I will be here to instruct you in how to be a full-fledged cafe manager. I look forward to working with you.
セージだ。
Name is Sage. Favorite foods are grilled fish, dorayaki.
得意料理は和食です。
Specialty is Japanese dishes. I like taking baths and trying all kinds of different sweets.
俺は力持ちだから力仕事は任せてくれ。
Thank you.
リルです。
My favorite foods are hamburger steak, omurice. I'm good at cooking all kinds of Western style dishes, but I guess my specialties would be my favorite foods.
趣味は
I enjoy walking and reading fashion
おじい
magazines.
さんが亡くなっていきなり
I know it must feel a lot with your granddad passing away and you suddenly having to take over the cafe, but we're all here to help. Let's do our best together.
ローリエさん、最後はあなたですよ。
Vance is asleep.
ローリエさん。
大きな声を出さなくても聞こえている。
Wait. No, he sounds like the hands guy. The hands guy from Boku no Hero Academia.
ローリエだ。好きな食べ物はサンドイッチで、得意料理も
I love sandwiches and I'm great at making them. My hobbies are sleeping and
お気
toying
に
with.
入りのものにちょっかいをかけることだ。
You can't say this. You can't say this to me. Sold me. You can't. I go for the subtle flirting.
俺を働かせたかったら、それなりのご褒美はくれる
Stop. I already love you. Can you just stop with the trying to get me over to your side? I'm like 20,000 miles over to your side.
ローリエさん。
Please don't make her employer feel uncomfortable. I don't feel at all uncomfortable. Just saying.
あはははは今挨拶した4匹がこの店で働くんだ。
すでに開店の手続きは済ませていて、準備も万端。
それなら今日は一日寝ていられるな。
Honestly, me though. I would sleep the whole day. You should play Olympia Soiree. Is that an Otome game? Or dating sim? You want to show us around the place?
そっか。住み込みで働くことになるんだ
Oh,
ね。
great. Live-in workers. This is gonna be fun.
どんな家なんだろう。楽しみ。わあ、映画に出てきそうな家。
それに、ここだけ時間が止まったみたいだな。やはり、あなたのおじいさんは良い趣味をしていますね。
Bro, why can't you just admit that I might have picked out the decorations and house? Only two guys are hot. Let me guess. This guy and whatever his fucking name is. The toy with you guy.
きっと。
L'Oreal and
こ
Fennel.
のこのような場所で寝泊まりできることに感謝します。
This dude's a dick.
俺は屋根
This is my scene. This is who I choose. This is who I choose. This is who I choose.
俺も似たようなものだ。
He's a nice guy. That reminds me of Brothers Conflict guy,
あなたたちは
which he shouldn't be because I feel like he's nicer, but it's fine.
立ち話もなんだし、彼女に案内してもらわない？
そうですね。案内よろしくお願いします。
He really reminds me of Latoya from Play Brothers Conflict. Isn't it in Japanese though? I can't read it. I've been wanting to do it.
中も素敵だね。
はい。
Yeah, like Yuta no Prince-sama and
落ち着く空間を作り出しています。
Brothers Conflict and Oron High School Host Club are not
ここで朝の
in
コーヒーを飲むの
English.
は
I think Oron High School Host Club is in English. No, wait. No, it's in Japanese.
おやすみ。
Oyasumi.
ローリエはよく寝るな。寝る子は育つって言うし、寝ていていいぞ。はあ ソファーは座る。
猫はソファーでも寝るだろう。
I just find it so funny that you're recognizing themselves as cat
ソファー
boys.
に限らず、居心地が良ければどこでも寝る。例えば、ご主人様の膝とかな。
You can't just say these things to me because it just makes me like you even more. You can.
うん、よくわかる。まあ、俺が彼女の膝で寝たら足がしびれて大変だろうが。
I'd send her legs to sleep too, and that. You're blushing. I'm gonna take that as a different way than I'm pretty sure you're trying to say. So I'm gonna move on.
僕も膝で寝たい気持ちはわかるかな。
Y'all need to not with the laps, man.
リビングを案内してもらったので、次は部屋に案内してもらいましょうか。
I really like this
僕たちが住む部屋
interior.
は2階？もしかして4匹で住むのかな。
Just cram yourselves into a room.
それなら俺はリビングで寝させてもら
I
う。
can't stand the noise. Wouldn't the living room be more noisy?
私も勉強に集中できないので、うるさいのは困ります。かといって、リビングで寝るというのは賛成しかねますが。俺は賑やかでいいと思うけどな。
How do these people know
僕
each
も
other?
みんなでワイワイするのは好きだから4匹一緒でいいよ。え、2階に1匹ずつ部屋があるの？
助かります。
それならずっと寝てられるな。
I can't stop thinking this. Oh my.
残念だな。
Oh
聖司さ
god.
ん、みんなの部屋に遊びに行けばいいんだよ。
The fact that he's called Sage is kind of funny.
僕はいつでも大歓迎だから気軽に遊びに来てね。
ありがとう。遠慮なく遊びに行くぞ。
あ、たくさん部屋があるね。
Where's my room?
僕、右手の部屋はおじいさんが使ってた書斎で、そこは遠慮してほしいんだ。お前はどこの部屋を使ってるんだ？
Oh my god, this is an anime.
書斎の向かい？
Oh no, this is different. Never mind.
お前の隣だな。あ、ローリエさんずるい。早い者勝ちだ。悪く思うなよ。この中で俺といい勝負ができそうなのはフェンネルだが、まあ、俺の一人勝ちだろう。
彼女の飼い猫になりたいのなら、自分が有用だと彼女に示せばいいのです。もちろんそれを示せる自信が私にはあります。
I love how this is called Necopara because it's just cat's paradise.
俺はせっかくなら4匹で仲良くしたいな。
僕も聖司さんに賛成。全員で彼女の飼い猫になればいいんじゃない？
So I'm guessing I'm not a cat myself.
でも飼い猫になったら僕を一番にしてくれると嬉しいな。
I still want to be her number one.
どうしたの？なんだか戸惑った顔してるけど。僕たちみんなお店を手伝いに来てくれただけだと思ってたから飼い猫って言われて戸惑っちゃったんだ。
Oh, he also plays as Tobio from Haikyuu
もしかして
and Urie
学校から
from
何も
Tokyo Ghoul
説明されてない？そっか。じゃあ戸惑うのも無理ないよね。
念のため確認させてください。猫が学校に入って知識と生きるスキルを身につけることはあなたも知っていますよね。さすがにそれは知っていましたか？生徒は飼い主か雇い主を見つけることで学校を卒業することができます。
Students are then able to graduate upon finding either a permanent employer or an owner. That doesn't sound right considering that you guys are cat boys.
早く卒業する猫がいれば遅く卒業する猫もいるぞ。
学校でいろんなことを学べるのは楽しいんだけど、
Oh, he's also from My Happy Marriage.
自分を心から愛してくれる飼い主や雇い主に出会うことを心待ちにしてるんだ。だから君がそうなるんじゃないかって期待しちゃって。
My Hero Academia.
謝らなく
As
ていいよ。
Lita?
期待しちゃった僕たちも悪いんだし。
Interesting. I didn't know he plays as Lita.
それならそれで問題ない。
ローリエさん？
こいつは喫茶店を存続させたい。でも人手が足りない。の後者に関しては俺たちも素人だが、これから学べばいいだろう。
ローリエさんの言う通りです。彼女の飼い猫になりたいのなら、自分が最初はその気がなくても、有用な猫であれば飼おうという気持ちになります。
確かに。
2匹ともしっかり考えてるんだな。
猫はみんなに愛される生き物だ。そっちの方面で。
I mean that's an opinion.
例えばこんな風に尻尾をご
I-
主人様の体に巻きつけて。
A man knows how to earn his place.
にゃーって泣いて甘えて、その気にさせるとかな。
The meow. Can I just...
大丈夫？
彼女を困らせないでくださいと何度も。
困らせる？猫らしくアピールしただけだ。
Fuck off.
喋ってたら眠くなってきたし、部屋で寝させてもらう。
How do I make them love me?
たく彼は。
まあ、猫らしいといえば猫らしいよね。いきなりのことで彼女が混乱してるし、今日はここでお開きにしない？
そうですね。の、リル君はどの部屋にしますか？
じゃあ、ローリエさんの隣にするよ。
では、私は一番階段に近い部屋にします。それなら、フェンネルの隣にこれで全員、部屋が決まりましたね。
あ、さっきの飼い猫の話なんだけど、今すぐには決められないけど、前向きに考えたい？だから時間が欲しい。
Am I just choosing one person?
そう言ってくれるだけですごく嬉しいよ。
学校側から派遣期間を設けられていませんからね。あなたに飼いたいと言ってもらえるよう。
We are the cat boys for you.
それで全員飼い猫になれたら幸せだな。まずは喫茶店の手伝いです。明日が初日なので皆さん頑張りましょう。
You seem way too excited for your personality to be a house cat.
おう。
Oh, what the?
おっと。しかし、いきなり寝返りを打つとは思わなかったな。危うく叩かれるところだったぜ。
Why are you in my room?
なんで自分の部屋があるのに隣で寝てるのかって？
Yes.
ここが寝床だからだ。
What the fuck do you mean?
猫はいつでもどこでも寝られるから部屋で寝ても構わないんだが、やっぱり居心地のいい場所で寝た方が
You'll need a lock on your
お
door.
前のそばが一番よく眠れる。驚いてるのか？お前は俺のお気に入りだ。
I
どう
mean...
やって俺の言動にすぐ反応するのが見てて、俺はいたずら好きだから、お前みたいな人間が好みなんだ。
I'm sold. I'm sold.
どうだ、俺のような猫は えたらいいのかって顔をしてるな。ほら、もっと近くに来い。これならぐっすり眠れる。
I don't appreciate this whispering. Wow, he really did fall asleep. Can I push him off? I knew you were gonna be here.
ああ、あなたですか。こんな
I
ロ
do.
ーリエさんが隣で寝ていて眠れそうにないんですね。わかりました。私が彼を
If you do, then you would really like the audios that I showed you.
何ですか。ぐっすり眠っているから起こすのはかわいそう。あなたはそうやって甘やかすとつけ上がりますよ。まあ、あなたがそう言うのなら無理に起こすのはやめておきましょう。ですが、本当に困っていたら遠慮なく言ってくださいね。
I'm gonna need your assistance in other aspects.
お礼を言う必要はありません。私たちはここにお世話になっている身です。できる範囲で力
You're
になるのは
low
当然
key
のことです。
nice. You're starting to soften up on me.
そのために今も、喫茶店経営に役立つ本を読んでいたところです。私も喫茶店経営は初めてなので、できるだけたくさんの本を読んで勉強しなければと思っていまして、別に偉くはありませんよ。やるからには完
If you're
璧
gonna do something, do it
それ
perfectly.
が私の目標
Your motto is very
完璧にできるかはわからないけれど、あなたも自分なりに頑張りたいと思っているのですね。素晴らしい。それでこそ私たちの雇い主です。あなたとなら切磋琢磨していけるでしょう。握手ですか。こちらこそよろしくお願いします。
It disturbs me that the closer you are to the person, the more blurry the
私はもう
image
少
is.
し勉強します。明日は早いので、はい、おやすみなさい。
Oyasumi. Why does he remind me of Black Butler? Because he looks like Sebastian in full cat form. He does like black cats.
おお、お前か。おは
Ohio.
うん、元気な返事だ。おっと、危ない危ない。危うく鍋が吹きこぼれるところだった。あ、今日は俺が朝食当番なんだ。
Breakfast duty? That's a thing?
うん。そういえばお前に話してなかったな。お開きになってからみんなと相談して当番制で料理を作ることに
How
した
did you have a chat when he was in my
お
room?
前か。お前は俺たちの雇い主でここの家主だから。
Bro, I would love this life. Cook for me every day.
そんな申し訳なさそうな顔をするな。
Get 4 cat boys to cook for me and work for me every day.
お前、卵焼きは好きか。
Yes, sir.
好きか嫌いかで言うと好きなんだな。それならよかった。さ、あんだ。
Please, you're feeding me, aren't you? Bro.
どうした？あんされるのが恥ずかしいのか？
Yep.
ここには俺とお前しかいないから、誰かに見られる心配はないぞ。
No, now you're sus. Now you're sus. Now you're sus. I can see your true colors.
ほら、あ
I see your face. I can see through you. I see your true colors.
ん。よしよし。次は味噌汁を飲むか？それとも煮物を味見するか？たくさん味見すると朝ごはんを食べられなくなりそう。
Teeny tiny stomach.
お
Bro.
前は小食なんだな。じゃ、最後にもう一口だ。あーん。お、まるで猫みたいに逃げていったな。
I'm secretly a
仕
cat.
方ない。味噌汁は俺が味見するか。舌をやけどして。
Owies! He says owies. That's kind of cute. No, but don't cats have sensitive tongues?
うん。僕は大丈夫だけど、そっか。怪我がなくてよかった。でも、いきなりリビングの扉が開いて、何かあったの？ よく見たら顔が赤いね。もしかして熱でも。
I'm
熱はない？
fine.
僕は散歩してきたところなんだ。
You didn't need a walk?
散歩が趣味っていうのもあるんだけど、この町に来たばかりでどこに何があるのかまだ分かってないからさ。
It's very rare to see
散歩つい
cats
でに
wanting to go
ど
on
こにどんな
walks.
ものがあるか探検してきたんだ。おしゃれな雑貨屋さんに隠れ家的なお店。
But I have seen like some people bring their cats on leashes
あ
on
そ
a
このベン
walk
チで昼寝したら
outside,
気
and
持
it's
ちよ
really
さ
cute.
そうだし、天気のいい日に行こうかなって計画してるんだ。そうそう、公園の近くにコンビニがあったから寄って雑誌を買ってきたんだけど、どこのページだったかな。あ、これ見てこのコーデ。今の流行りだし、何より君にすごく似合うと思う。
Bro, this kid is living in my house for one day.
メイクはちょっと大人っぽくてもいいかも。
He's already picking out outfits for me.
自己紹介の時にも言ったけど、ファッション雑誌のチェックが趣味なんだ。それだけなら大した出費じゃないんだけど、雑誌に載ってる服を見ると買いたくなっちゃって、我慢しなきゃって思うのに一式揃えちゃうんだよね。
Actually, I don't know how it is because I don't do that.
だからおしゃれなんだねって。
Oh, that's so cute.
ありがとう。おしゃれが大好きだから、そう言ってもらえてすごく嬉しい。実は今の話をして、無駄遣いする猫だって呆れられるんじゃないかって心
That's a
配だっ
fucking
たんだ。
kitty. Can you not call yourself a kitty?
服だけじゃなくメイク道具も揃えてて、メイク道具ってどれも可愛くておしゃれだからついつい集めちゃうんだけど、僕じゃ使えない色とかも
Okay, I
たく
get
さんあって
this. I get the
もったいない
cutely
なって思ってて
packaged
さ。
one. I was gonna buy one in
だから
Japan at
もしよかったら君に使ってもらえないかな
Don
って。
Wong place, Don Quito's place.
そっか、 メイクにあんまり
But
自信がない
I
んだ。
went one day. The one day I went and saw it,
君って素材がいいからメイク映え
didn't have
すると思うよ。
hands to actually get anything.
それにあなたも
I couldn't get it.
こんなところで
Next day I went, I
黙っている
I didn't find it. They changed things so quickly.
おはようございます。
彼女とはたまたま会ってファッションやメイクのことを話してたんだ。
Oh, would you guys love to hear a story about mice? I've been catching mice for the past 2 weeks. I think my dad and I caught at least like 13 mice in
ケンネ
total.
ルさん、彼女が困ってるよ。
Why?
距離が近すぎましたね。
There's my sister's garage is infested with mice. We caught one, and then we thought at first it was a chipmunk because I saw something crawling really fast. But
おはようございます。
that's what a cat is for. Yeah, but my family's not a cat family. I want a cat, and my
こいつ
my
にご褒美
parents are
も
like
らったからな。
giving me a lot of shit for it. So we only have dogs.
ゴビ？
Um,
君、ローリエさんに
But-
何かあげたの？
we saw a mouse, and then we decided to get like a lot of humane mouse traps. So for the past 2 weeks, I've been catching mice, and I'm a literal fucking cat at that point. At this point,
まさにローリエさん、彼女と一緒の
the
ベッドで
first
寝てた。
mouse I saw was unfortunately on a sticky trap.
ローリエさんが隣で寝ている
I
から
his
眠れない
name is
と言いましたね
Greg. His name is
ケ
Greg.
ンネルさんは知ってて黙認ってこと？
My dad
こんなに早く
brought him
飼い猫が
out
決まるなんて。
to the front on the side of the house, but I saw him kind of fold up the sticky tape on the sides, so I don't think he made it. I think my dad just decided that to not like
ああ、
deal with it anymore.
それはローリエさんが
So
悪いよ。
unfortunately, I think Greg
僕だっ
is
て
dead.
隣で誰かが寝てたらすっごく驚く
And
わ。
then I found
ローリエさん、なんで自分の部
I
屋があるの
found
に彼女のところで
Fred.
寝ようと思ったの？
I let him go. He was on the sticky trap, and then he was trying to gnaw his way out of the sticky trap. But I picked the sticky trap up. I put it in a box, and I brought it to the water side and or a park near the water side, I should say. And then as I was bringing the tape out, he managed to gnaw himself loose, and I didn't know that he was loose. So I picked up the tape and I was trying to carefully take it out of the box and then put it down on the grass. But he reached towards my hand. I thought he was gonna bite me, but he jumped off of the glue onto my hand and right onto the grass. Laid there for a second and then started to move. It kind of scared me. It kind of scared the crap out of me because it just jumped all of a sudden. And I felt his little paws on me. But that was Fred. And then later that day, I caught 2 more. It was Mickey and Bread. No, wait. The first one was Mickey. And then I caught Fred and Bread. Bread, unfortunately, possibly died from a stress-induced disorder because he was not really breathing when I got him out. So I put him in the grass and I left him there, hoping that he would find himself some peace. Or he was playing dead and would actually go and free himself. But I left him there. He was not moving. And I left. When I went back today, because I caught 3 more today. Their names: Tim, Gerald, and Wilbur. Tim was a chunky one. He had his tail stuck in the door, so I had to push on the door and push against his butt to make him move so that his tail could get out of the door. Gerald was a little small one. He was a little baby. Wilbur was just done. He just wanted out. As soon as I reached towards his trap, he was ready to go out. So I think they were like, "Oh, this person's gonna free me. It's fine." So I brought all 3 of them out today, and they all left. But for some reason, I think it was Tim. I don't know if it was because he was injured because his tail got caught or something. But he was he was very slow to leave the trap. The mouse was taking his sweet ass time to lick the remaining peanut butter on the side of the entrance and chew on a piece of grass that was in front of the door. I'm like, bro, just leave. Just go. He would not leave. But I think I managed to free a total of 7. I think I freed 7 mice in the past 2 weeks. One of them was caught by my dad, and then 2 of them, I couldn't get 2 of them off the sticky trap at the same time, so I told my dad to deal with it. I felt bad, but I couldn't do it. I was kind of scared of getting bit, and they were freaking the fuck out. But I went back today to release the other 3, to release Tim, Wilbur, and Gerald. But Bread wasn't there. The stress-induced disorder mouse, he wasn't there. I thought he died. So I shook his body out of the trap. And I knew where he was, but I don't know why. I don't know where he was. So I think he was alive. Bye, Poison. Have a good night. Thank you for stopping by.
お味噌汁が冷めちゃうし。
But I don't know. I think Bread was alive. I think Bread was alive. I think he managed to get fresh air
ごちそうさまでした。
and then woke himself up
もう食べ終わったの？
and then left. Or
ああ、
some kind of fucking
俺の一
animal
口が大きいからな。
decides to take
だ
him,
いたい早く食べ終わるんだ。
which is quite unfortunate.
しっかり噛んでいますか？飲み込むのは体によくありませんよ。
心配してくれてありがとう。ちゃんと噛んでるから大丈夫だぞ。
お、ああ、ちょっとな。お前、きんぴらごぼうおいしそう
You
に
know, I
食べて
never
いたな。
tried sauteed
俺の
burdock.
野郎だ。
But the fact that he's paying attention really says something.
遠慮しなくていい。ほら、
Just a fun
そ
fan
の
about
調子で
Japan.
全部食べてくれて構わないからな。
ローリエさん、彼女に餌付けしないでください。
Please don't feed the girl. Am I a fucking cat? Yes. They name their pets after condiments, herbs, spices, and samurai.
ローリエさん、
That's
きんぴらごぼうを
actually
全然
kinda
食べてない
cute.
でしょ。僕のを少しあげるよ。
I mean, I think I can understand that. I want, so,
遠慮しないで。
in the future when I get a pet, dog or a cat, I want to have like a white dog and I want to name him Mochi.
苦手な料理だから。
And then,
彼女
or
に
like
食べて
a
もらったの
brown dog and name him Cafe.
辛い
Or
料理が
latte?
苦手なんだ。
I don't know. I'm one of those people, I guess. I think I watched too much Shugukara.
悪いことをしたな。料理当番を決めた時に聞いていませんでしたからね。
And in my Stardew Valley world, I also name my
皆さんの苦手な
pets
食べ物を教え
like
てください。
food
俺
names
は辛
like
い料理全般
parsley,
食べる。
basil, olive.
特に苦手な食べ物はないぞ。ああ、猫舌だ
What
から
else? I don't
熱い
even
飲
know.
み物は苦手だな。
私も特にありませんね。
Rosemary, that one's like iffy. It sounds cute, but then when you keep looking at it or keep saying it, it just you can tell that there's a part.
子猫の時に生魚を食べてお腹を壊しちゃって、それ以来苦手なんだよね。
This is such a weird.
苦手な食べ物はあるか？
I have a lot of foods I don't like.
特にないんだな。
I don't like
嫌いなのは
mushrooms.
いいことだ。
I don't like eating
では、
actual garlic
ご飯からそれぞれの
pieces, like
苦手な食べ
whole
物を
garlic.
かけて作りますね。
Onions, I don't like either.
当
I don't like
番は
onions.
フェンネルさんだもんね。どんな料理なんだろう。楽しみ。
I think I'm like okay with
君も
onions. But those are like
明日の朝ごは
absolute
んは
no-nos
僕
for
だから
me.
期待してくれると嬉しいな。
俺の料理を食べたら病みつきになるぜ。
Bro, when are we starting the
皆さん、食べ終
picking
わった
part?
のなら片付けをしてください。このままだと
Oh,
回転に遅れて
and
しま
I
います。
don't eat seafood. I don't eat seafood, which is funny because I'm Asian.
あ、急いで片付けするぞ。
I say I'm allergic to seafood, but I'm really not.
間に合った。
Oh, their uniforms are so cute.
大急ぎで来たから、むしろ開店時間に余裕があるな。うん。開店は10時だけど、まだ8時前だし。
It's not even 8 yet, Jesus Christ. Yo.
そんなことはありません。開店前にやることはたくさんあります。レジの立ち上げ、食器類のチェック、食材
I
やド
don't
リンクの
think
チェッ
that
ク、
takes 2 hours though. With 5 people?
そして何より大事なのは反則です。
So no
お店
sashimi?
の準
No.
備が万全でも
Do not
反
eat
則活
sashimi.
動を
Sometimes I'm able to
来客
eat
が認めません
sushi,
からね。
raw. No oysters. No oysters. No oysters. I hate oysters. They freak me the
チラ
fuck
シを
out.
作成して近隣の
Sometimes I'm
住宅へ
able
の
to
配
eat
布は済ませて
sushi, like
くれ
raw
ますね。
fish sushi, when I'm not
他にも以前の
in
常
a
連
certain
客に声
mood.
をかけていると。
Like there are certain times that I
そういえば
I
ホームペー
cannot
ジを作成していますか？
handle the texture of sushi.
では
Because it just feels like slime.
フェンネルさん、僕たちは
I don't like that slippery feeling. That slippery, watery feeling. It's just
映像チェックと食材やドリンクの補充が十分かも確認して
the
ください
most I would eat was like sushi, a nope to poke bowls. Poke bowls, I never tried it, but no, because I've seen a lot of raw fish in
ま
that
だ
too.
開封していない段ボールがある
I'm okay with
それ
like
では準備万端と言え
salmon
ません
sushi with like salmon, avocado,
すぐに使う予定がなくても
cucumbers,
中身を確認しておくべき
tuna sushi.
誠司さんお願いできますか
Not a fan of crab, but I'm okay with imitation crab.
任せてくれ
さて残りはローリー
I eat shrimp when I have to. Like, if my mom forces me to eat shrimp.
何をしているんですか
But not the ones with the heads. Let me just make that clear. Not the ones with the heads. I cannot touch those.
それ
Those
と
freak me the
レシー
fuck
トの
out.
喫茶店名が印字されるよう設定しておいた。
おや店名の上に猫のマークが印字されていま
Let's
す
see, what else?
猫が店員なんだ。
But then my sister and my
それをア
mom
ピールしない
and my
と
dad love seafood. So
最近で
there
は
was one time that we went
猫の
to
店員が珍しく
San
あります
Francisco. And
しかし
they kept going to
働
this
いているとすれ
seafood
ば
place.
興味を
I literally
示
could
す
not
増
eat
えるお
anything.
客様
The
を
only thing I could eat was clam chowder, and at some point I hated eating clams. Like I was okay with eating clam chowder with clams in it, but it just turned so meaty and that I couldn't eat it anymore. Soft shell crabs, no. I don't really like crab at all. I think the only crab is just imitation crab because it doesn't actually taste like crab.
失礼ですがあなたは寝ることにしか興味がない猫だと思っていたので実はとても優秀な猫なんですね
That's so offensive. Sorry to ruin it for you. What do you mean?
ご主人様はどんなご褒美をくれるんだ
I used to, whenever my uncle runs a sushi restaurant, imitation crab is white fish paste and flour. Yeah, you know, I know that. I know that it's not actually crab, so that's why I'm okay with it. But I didn't know it was fish paste and flour. But my uncle has a
本気を出せば何でも
sushi
できそうなのに
Japanese restaurant.
猫らしく
And then whenever we get sushi from there, I always get the California roll because there's no seafood in there whatsoever. It's just avocado, cucumber, and imitation crab.
デザインの配置もわかりやすい
I used to not like
ただ店内の写真が
salmon
少なく
roll.
感じますね
like the orange little balls of salmon roll that are on the outside of sushis. But after I think I didn't because my uncle was like, "Oh, you don't like salmon roll, right?" I was like, "Oh, I'm okay with it," but I guess I didn't like it before.
追加費用の相談をしておきますはい写真を掲載するなら私たちが写っている写真はどうか
How about shumai? What salmon roll?
ああ悪くない案だと思いますとはいえ私たちだけで決めることはできません
You know, I haven't had enough shumai to actually say anything about it. I don't remember the last time I had shumai. Yeah, I don't remember the last time I had shumai. That's crazy.
起きてください
But I'm okay with fish roll. Salmon
目を覚ま
roll.
す気配がありませんねすみませんあなたが彼を起こしてあげてく
I
だ
don't
さい
think it really does much of shumai, but it's there anyway.
起こす
Yeah.
時は優しく
Sometimes
お願い
it's
します
just for decoration to make it look more appealing and have a pop of color.
もう開店時
Because isn't shumai usually just meat?
まだ開店まで時間はあ
Mostly
り
meat.
ます実は彼女から 私たちの写真を撮ってそれをホームページに掲載するのはどうかと提案されまして。
Squid? No,
俺は構わない
absolutely not. Absolutely not with their tentacles and their suction cup
あなた
things.
が聞いて
I am not. I can't. I just look at it and I feel. Ugh. I don't even like calamari. It's too chewy.
これで綺麗になったかな。
No, not calamari.
どうしたの？ああ、
I'm like it's this is what I mean by it. Like I'm basically allergic to seafood
写真？
because I don't eat any seafood. Sometimes I eat cooked
写真を撮るなんて
fish,
楽しそう。
but that's
もちろん
sometimes.
賛成。
Firmly a land animal eater. I'm
看板に
I'm an omnivore.
ちょっとおすすめメニュー
I eat land
それに
animal
絵を
and
描いてみたんだ
land
けど
and sea plants.
どうかな。絵が
But I
上手？
just find land animals better.
ありがとう。
I just don't like that they just stare at you when you're
プロみ
eating
たいは
them.
止めすぎだよ。
And then you're eating them raw too. I can't.
さてと、聖司さんも呼んでこなくちゃね。聖司さん？さっき食材とドリンクを確認したときに厨房にいたからまだいると思うよ。でっかい段ボール箱を軽々
That's
と
why-
持ち上げて、
That's why it
その
would
まま
suck
片手で中身を出し
if
ちゃ
I
ったから
had
す
to
ごい
live
よね。
in like Japan or
いい
Korea
なあ。
where they're mainly known for their seafood. When is a fish staring at you when you're eating it?
僕の絵の才能
When
に
you're in
憧れ
a
ちゃう。
Chinese household, you have a head of a fish on the fish plate. Their
引き止めち
beady
ゃって
white
ごめんね。
eyes are just
じゃあ
staring
ま
at
た
you.
後で。
But like I said, most times I can eat fish because they're not staring at you. But like shrimp, like baby shrimp, and then actual shrimp, I can't.
そっちの確認は終わったのか？俺たちの写真を
My mom used to make fish, like
別に俺は構わないよ。
complete, like full
他のみんな
full
の賛成
body
なら
fried
問題ない
fish.
な。
Uh,
ああ、そうだ。
and
開封
she
して
would
いない
keep the
段ボール
head.
があると言っていただろ
The body would be open so that you could
全
eat the
部開
meat,
封しておいたぞ。
but she would keep the head, and then the eyes would still be there.
グラスやコップ、
Turn the plate to point the fish at your dad or something. That's what I do.
フライパンはギリ
That's what I do, so it doesn't look at me. But then I feel like it's that Mona Lisa thing where it's like it's staring at me no matter where I go.
お礼なんていい。
It's just staring at me no matter where I
力仕
go.
事は任せて
I
くれ。
just feel bad, man.
食材が入った段ボール箱を厨房に運ん
Like
で
my
するのは
mom used to have to catch chicken,
遠慮なく俺
to
に声をかけてくれ。
eat chicken,
力になる
and I'm
ぞ。
like I can't do that. If I have to catch
よし
it,
よし。
I feel so bad for eating it.
お俺に頭を撫でられるのは嫌か？
Like if I have to see them
うん。
in their alive form,
こういうことは人間の
before I
する
eat
ことじゃ
them,
な
I
かった
can't.
って確かにその通りだ。これじゃどっちが人間で猫かわからないもんな。
We're actually gonna
これなら俺の頭を撫でられそうか？
what?
うん。ああ、これはいいな。
This is so sus. What is
聖
going
司さ
on?
んたち何して。ああ、
I'm just petting his head.
大声を出してどうしたんですか？
Don't worry. I'm petting
これは
the not that head though.
聖司が
Not that head. I'm petting a head but not that head.
抜け駆け？ああ、みんなも彼女に撫でてもらいたいのか。
He's very sus. I feel like he's very sus. He seems like
まあまあだな。
その割に気持ちよさそうですよ。
it's more than not bad.
僕も
Pet. Pet.
じゃあちょっとだけ。ああ、気持ちいい。
You pet cats on their head, right? Like their head and their back, but not anywhere else, right?
フェンネルさんも
Let
彼
her
女に
pet you
撫でてもら
too.
った
It
ら
feels so good.
すっごく気持ちいいよ。
He's blushing. Look at him.
私は遠慮し
Do it. Do it. You will not leave this room before I do it.
好きだし、フェンネルさんだってそうでしょ。
I must
ほら
pet.
彼女も遠慮しないでって言ってるし、
I must pet.
ね、
Let
撫で
me.
てもらおうよ。
Let me. Cannot
ディル
leave.
君、私は遠慮すると言って。
I will make you purr.
いいからいいから。
This is the type of interaction that makes me fall in love with
フ
them.
ェンネルさんも気持ちよさそう。
It's so cute.
猫だから仕方ありません。それよりみんなで写真を撮るんでしょ。
Oh, that's
私
cute.
は先に行っていますよ。
気まずくなって逃げたな。
フェンネルさんって意外と可愛いところが
Are
あった
you a
ね。
tiger? I just noticed. Are you tiger?
俺たちも行くぞ。
Oh, you're like a little baby tail.
立ち位置はどうする？聖司さんは一番背が高いから後ろ？
そうですね。
わ、聖司さん。
おお、すまんすまん。ちょうどいい位置にあったから。ずっと見てしまう
In the perfect petting position. That does not sound right.
フェンネル、
ローリエさん。笑えない冗談はやめ
I almost lost one of my lives.
寿命がち。
あんまり怒るなよ。
あな
あはははは。あ、ほら、彼女が写真を撮ってもいいのかなって顔してる
This
よ。
is such a cute
みんな
Otome.
笑顔で。はい、チーズ。
That's cute. That's cute.
どう？よく撮れてる？
Okay. So unfortunately, I will have to leave it there. I
今日
save
ま
it.
で
Oh,
の
I
出
did.
来事を
Save.
記録するぞ。
Okay. Go
タ
back
イ
to
トル
10.
に戻るよ。
Yes, sir.
猫パラ。キャットボーイズパラダイス。
I'm definitely gonna be playing this 3-hour stream. Oh, I didn't even realize. I'm definitely gonna be playing this on my own time. Full on bet I'm gonna be playing this on my own time. But that's it for Dating Sim Saturday. We finally finished KFC Dating Sim, which was really fucking weird. I won't lie, it was so fucking weird. But it was interesting. I liked it. Oh god. But tomorrow we'll be playing regular games like Wuthering Waves since there's the update. So don't worry about that. We don't have to watch any more Catboy. But I hope you guys have a great evening. You're gonna make a progress tracker list of the games you played. I'm probably even if I make it, I'm not gonna even remember what progress I made. Quite honestly, I'm probably not gonna even remember what progress I made. Oh wait, I also saw RoboQuest was updating earlier, so I'm gonna play that. I have not played that in so long. Yeah, there's an update for RoboQuest. But yeah, that sells RoboQuest update. Ooh. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what I do tomorrow. Probably gonna be Wuthering Waves, but we'll see. I hope you guys have a great evening. Thank you for joining stream, chatting, lurking. Hope you guys have a good night. Bye. Bye, Joe.